Good evening to everyone at home and welcome to English Park for the first of two semi-finals in the Reta Fitzpatrick Cup between Halswell United and Coastal Spirit SAS. Starting for Halswell United, in goal we have Rosie Pentecost, Emma Beatty, Holly Reeves, Liz Gilchrist, Jessica Gledhill, Jenny Hall, Marita Stocks, Marcella Wood, Ella Fryer, Alexis Townsend, Victoria Skilton. And on the bench we have Sophie Withall, Cassidy Crawford, Rachel Bow, Liz Coxon and Zoe Pottinger. For Coastal Spirit, in goal we have Una Foyle, Rebecca Lake, Freya Lodge with them, Chloe Jones, Alyssa Wynnum, Melanie Cameron, Brittany Lee, Nicholson, Lauren Debner, Whitney Hepburn is the captain, Rebecca Wilson and Jada Stewart. On the bench we have Tessa Burns, Belle Van Norden and Darshik Hogan. Coastal Spirit are going to start off with the kick-off with Jada Stewart on the ball. And we're underway here with Coastal Spirit in the blue, travelling from right to left, and Halswell United in the white, heading left to right. Now, if you've been living under a rock in the Women's League, you'll know that Coastal Spirit have picked up their 5th title in a row in the WPL the Saturday just been, and have been very dominant in this 2021 season. This Halswell team does not play in the WPL, so come into this match very much an underdog. But have deservedly got here through beating Coastal CWCL 5-2 in the prelim round and then beating Nomads 3-0 in the quarterfinal. So I imagine they've come further than they potentially expected to come, and are happy to be here. Coastal automatically qualified for the quarterfinal, and then they beat University 6-0 in their quarterfinal to be here. As we see Rebecca Wilson delivering a cross from the left side, but it's intercepted by the Halswell defender. She managed to pick the ball up again and then again delivers a ball into the box, but nobody there to pick up. Dabner receives the ball, faces forward, gets beat in behind the Halswell backline. The head up and delivers across, but again easily picked up by the Halswell defenders. Got the first corner of the match. Nicholson to deliver from the left side. Coastal Spirit are very dominant in set pieces. They've got great experience, great delivery. Halswell equal to the task, and they've managed to clear it out. There's a Coastal throw-in now on the right side of the pitch. Again, Halswell clearing, but as the ball's coming out, it's just landing into Coastal, who'll again penetrate forward. And the first touch for the Halswell goalkeeper. Wynnum on the ball. A brave challenge from Halswell. Also enjoying a wee attack here. There's 3 numbers in front of the ball. They play it forward, but unfortunately it comes off the shin of Ella Fryer and Una safely collects. She plays out short to Rebecca Lake, plays in central to Whitney Hepburn. She does well to hip off a defender, bring in Lauren Dabner. She plays a great ball out to the left wing, the very high advancing Wilson. Delivers a great ball in with her left, and it's just shot past both attacking players. I think Halswell got away with one there, and Coastal probably needed to do better with that. And Halswell again have managed to clear and escape the ever-present of Brittany Lee Nicholson, who is in a race with her fellow teammate Mel Cameron for the Golden Boot this year. Lake on the ball. Again, just Coastal a little slow to start. They've given away probably a little too much ball for their high standards, and Halswell have enjoyed some amount of ball, which is Halswell need to be careful here. They're very stretched, so from their top line to their bottom they're covering a large amount of space. So with the quality that Coastal have across the pitch, they're going to be able to find simple areas of space to be able to get on the ball and play forward. So Halswell want to be a little bit more compact defensively and make it a little bit more harder for Coastal to enjoy that possession. As we see now, a lot of time on the ball to play forward. Fortunately, poor touch from Dabner, but again regained pretty easily. Lake on the ball, looks inside central, finds Jada Stewart up top, does turn and face forward. But again, just poor passing. Coastal seemed to pick up that second phase after losing it pretty easily. Wynnum puts Wilson on the ball, who delivers a nice cross. Well defended. Jones, Zoe facing forward. Struggling to get off the ball, but we can play back safely. Freya Lodge again drives forward, but it's easily picked up by White. They're just struggling to keep it themselves. And it's the man in the middle. Refereeing today's match is Roloff Boyton. I'm not quite sure what he's seen here, but we have a dropped ball, I think. And Halswell look to go long, but it's easily picked up by Rebecca Lake. We've now found Wynnum in the middle. He's played forward, but turned the ball over. And again, Halswell look to go direct early. It's easy pickings for the central defenders of Coastal Spirit. Shifting the ball wide on the right side now. Zoe plays a ball central, but it's missed everyone. It's gone out for a goal kick. Joining Roloff as the officials, we have assistant referee number 1, Ben Evans, and assistant referee number 2, Nathan Cottam on the sides. Nicholson's done well to get out of that tight corner with two defenders. She's delivered across. Jada's flicked it on. Halswell again up to the challenge, defensive in the box. Whitney with a long range special. She's good from that area, but not this time. It's gone a little bit too high. Another goal kick for Halswell United. To look to go long. First phase is picked up by Dabner of Coastal. Just plays in Zoe. We combination centrally. And as they try advance up the pitch, again Wilson's on the ball. Whitney Hepburn's forced the Halswell keeper to a fine save, diving down to her right. And Halswell seemed to have escaped a lot of pressure from the Coastal Spirit girls. Coastal Spirit enjoying a large amount of possession in their attacking third. They just haven't quite seemed to be able to find their rhythm yet and unlock Halswell's defence. Credit to Halswell, I think they've defended very bravely to date and are probably happy with the 0-0 scoreline after 10 minutes. We see another goal kick for Halswell. This ball's gone long and been flicked out by the Halswell player. Oh, what's happened? We'll just have a bit of stoppage time. The Halswell keeper is either seeking treatment or getting her shoelace tied up. I can't quite see from here. Hopefully everything is okay. She might be getting her boot taped back together, I think. She seems okay, and we play on. So a throw into Coastal. Finds Dabner, nice pass forward to Nicholson. Bounce pass to Hepburn. But again, forced all the way back to the back line. Jones picks the ball up, finds Lake, who again penetrates a pass forward, but it's overweighted, can't find the feet of Wynnum. And safely into the hands of the Halswell goalkeeper. Punts it long, lands it about halfway, but easily picked up by Hepburn. Scrappy first 13 minutes, very transitional as both teams try and find their feet within this game. It's a fresh but fine evening, and the cold weather might be playing a little part of that. Switch of play from Debner. Just working hard to keep the ball here, Coastal, trying to find a little bit of rhythm. Probably getting a little bit frustrated. They're below their standard they like to play in. Probably trying to overplay a little bit. There's plenty of pockets of space they can get their players on the ball and their feet, but they are opting for a long pass. And Halswell's done really well here to turn the ball over and force Coastal back into their defensive third. Foil on the ball. It's plays centrally. And great press from Halswell here. And we've a player down injured. Halswell get a shot away. I think they'll look to put it out here. And we're going to have a stoppage for an injury. It looks like Debner is down. Taking her time to get up. She's a tough character, Lauren Debner. I think it'll take a bit to get her off the pitch. Opportunity for Coastal to regroup, for everyone to catch their breath. See Coastal forming a circle. Evident that they're not happy about the way they're playing. Right, it's a Halswell throw on the attacking third for them. They've delivered across. Safe into the safe hands of Una Foyle in the goal for Coastal. As they look to transition quickly here with Zoe McMeekin, who loves to run with the ball at her feet. She's very effective driving forward. She's put a great ball into Nicholson. Victoria Skilton there has done a very good job of taking the ball off Nicholson. Fortunately, she's turned it back over. And Nicholson's on the ball. She delivers across into the box. Now she finds Zoe's feet. Zoe runs around in a circle and delivers across. Falls at Jada's feet. Can't do much with it. Cleared again. Finds Wilson. She plays back to Debner, but no one's pressing her. She will shoot. And it is a great shot and a great diving save to the left from Pentecote and goal for Halswell. The second corner of the game for Coastal Spirit. Looked for Chloe Jones's left-footed in-swinger from the right side. Can curl them in direct. Should be known to score from corners. Deliveries into the middle of the box. And that is a great finish. I think that was Rebecca Lake, who's managed to rise up above everyone and put the first goal for Coastal in the back of the net off her head. So it's 1-0 after 17 minutes, courtesy of a Rebecca Lake header from a Chloe Jones corner. Might relieve, I guess, a little bit of pressure of the Coastal Spirit girls. Hopefully spark something within the Halswell team to see how they respond to that. Tidy turn from Stewart. And great ball into Nicholson. Tries to find some space to get a shot away. Being defended well by Halswell. Great pass from Winnan to find Stewart, who drives into the box. But a great challenge from Halswell United. And yet another throw in for Coastal Spirit. Goal kick. Crossfield switch from Hepburn, doesn't quite find her player, but Zoe has switched sides and she's found herself on the left side now, on the ball, facing forward, driving inside to the box. Can she make it? Quite. It's a Halswell throw. Really big challenges going in here in this defensive third of Halswell. Matching the physicality with Coastal, which is great to see. Just happy to kick it out there, Halswell. They need to be careful not to put too many players behind the ball, so when they do win it, they do have an outlet going forward. Otherwise, it's just going to be an onslaught of pressure. And a bit of mix-up in the box. Falls at Wynnham's feet. She just hits it with her left foot and it goes over the top of the goal, fortunately for Halswell. It's a difficult balance when you're the underdog against a talented side, whether you, I guess, park the bus and try to stay in the match for as long as possible, or you push forward and potentially concede, but have the opportunity to score. So I think Halswell have managed the balance well to date, and as the game goes on, it will be intriguing to see how they push forward to try to get on the scoreboard. As we see the ball in the box again, it's good compact defence. McMeekin gets the shot away, but keep her up to the task. She goes long, again long to great challenge from Ella Fryer up front. She's probably going to do a lot of work by herself up there. But Halswell dispossessed, and again, Coastal quick on the transition. They play forward with numbers. They try to keep us centrally, and we're just caught offside, McMeekin. They do like to go forward quickly. I think Halswell have to be really sharp on the transition to defence to get numbers behind the ball and central to close that counter-attack down quickly, which to date they have done. I've lost count of throw-ins, but we do have another one for Coastal in the attacking third. This time Zoe McMeekin on the ball. She finds Wynnham's feet. It brings it down, finds Zoe, who drives to the byline and cuts the ball, great ball back, but the goalkeeper, Pentecote, has done extremely well to dive down to that one and pick it up. Chooses to go long. Nice wee flick on from Halswell. But again, safely picked up by the central defenders, Lake to Jones. It's forward pass to Stewart, finds Nicholson central in the box, dangerous area. Not enough conviction on that shot. Keeper's done well diving right. And she's okay. That's commitment from Rebecca Wilson. Absolutely blazed down that sideline to try to keep that ball in. Lucky those boardings aren't hard and they're nice and soft padding for a gentle landing. Halswell have turned the ball off centrally. Marcella Wood on the ball. She plays it forward and central. But Jonesy's up to the task, picked it up early, read the ball, stepped in front of her defender and has intercepted that very well, and now playing forward, and again Coastal with plenty of numbers going forward. Loving the vertical passing, struggling a little bit the final pass. Very compact in the midfield. Beautiful footwork and a sly pass to Stewart. Hits it low and hard, but again the goalkeeper is making those ones look easy. Lake on the ball, driving forward, centre back, head up, looks to go long. It's just taking the body of a Halswell player. She's got back up. Wynnum on the ball, and attacking central areas, takes the shot, let's put it over top. I think we might have an injury here. Jessica Gledhill is just going over to seek some treatment, I think, after that ball has hit her. But we'll continue. So we've got another goal kick here for Halswell. Might be a bleeding nose, I think. I think Halswell will want to get her back on the pitch as soon as possible. I think the task playing Coastal is hard enough with 11, let alone 10. Zoe McMeekin just getting caught offside there. Some fine one-touch combination play from Coastal. And we just see Gledhill get back on the pitch. Deemed to be okay. With him on the ball, finds Wynnum, drives forward centrally again. It's so compact in there. It's fallen to Zoe's feet, who's unselfishly given the ball to Nicholson, who has scoffed it wide of the Halswell goal. I think Coastal Spirit's final acts are definitely below par. Credit to Halswell and their bolshy defence. I think they'll be happy with the scoreline so far after 26 minutes. Again, these long balls are just getting picked up very easily by Coastal Spirit. Deliver into the box, Wynnum. And it's just, unfortunately, sneaked past the keeper. But that is the second for Coastal. It makes it 2-0. Marcella Wood looks to kick us back off for Halswell. And they've looked to go long. Transition, Dabner on the ball, plays forward, finds Wynnum in a nice pocket of space. Does well to face forward. Can't play forward though. And a bit of a stray pass, but Dabner will keep it in. Like to circulate it across their back line. Flake, Dabner back on the ball now, facing forward. So Coastal comfortable keeping possession until they can find that player on the ball facing forward. As we see, great pass out wide and a and a decent delivery, but the shot gone wide. Great first time flick on. Chloe Jones done extremely well there to first time that to Stewart, who's laid it back, played and joined in. Wynnum again in great pockets of space just outside the penalty box. Nicholson with clever feet, great defending. Halswell are compact and they're immediately to the player on the ball when it gets into that penalty box. It's making very frustrating times for the coastal strikers. Well switched. Jada Stewart has beautiful feet work. Her ability to turn on the ball is outstanding. Zoe with the strike, apart from she makes also a great wall where she's just blocked Zoe's strike. That for a goal kick. It's a long ball picked up by Debner. Clever wee back heel there from McMeekin. Finds the breaking run of Debner. Combines back with Meekin. Lodged. And Halswell doing a great job here, frustrating Coastal, forcing them back, as we find Chloe Jones and Rebecca Lake, the two centre-backs, the Coastal Spirit, back on the ball. As Lake drives forward into the space. Plays forward, Wynnum on the ball, beats the first, plays a great pass in. Jaded not quite capable of picking it up. Debner picks up the seconds and the shot's gone wide. Starting to looking a lot more likely as Coastal find their rhythm going forward. Just doing things a little bit more quicker. Still just struggling with that final act. Lake chooses to go all the way back to her goalkeeper, help Foyle stay warm. Nice pass forward. Again, Halswell are very stretched. They need to be careful here that they don't cover too much ground defensively and that they keep that compact nature defensively. It's making it hard for Coastal. Great slide challenge to turn the ball back over. And they've found the feet of Marcella Wood. Plays a nice ball to Gilchrist. He manages to find her partner in crime in the midfield. She drives forward on the ball. She takes Lake on. But to no avail. Lake now finds Wynnum. And then back to Coastal Spirit in possessions, combination play. Plenty of space here for those Coastal Spirit central midfielders. Time to turn, time to drive forward, time to get off the ball. And we find ourselves again with a long range effort from Hepburn outside of the box. It's just dipped in front of the goalkeeper and gone in for Coastal Spirit's third. So we've had goals courtesy of Rebecca Lake, Brittany Lee Nicholson and Whitney Hepburn. Sorry, Alyssa Wynnum and Whitney Hepburn. Great touch by Jones, brings it down, finds Wilson, finds Lake. It's Debner on the turn, facing forward. Numbers driving forward. A nice run forwards from Debner. Plays a vertical for the oncoming McMeekin. Cleared by Halswell for another Coastal throw-in. Quickly thrown in. Short combination plays, freed Zoe herself up. She's taken the shot, but again, it's well wide. It'll be a goal kick to Halswell. With 10 minutes to play until half-time, I think Halswell will be just trying to keep the score at 3. Regroup at half-time. The coach, Craig Crawford, will have some ideas on how they want to tackle this next 45. I think for Coastal, I think you might see potentially some changes. A lot of depth off their bench. And give some players some opportunity to rest. As we see McMeekin again driving forwards. This time she's striked it very nice, but again it's still wide of the post. A right footer playing on the left side, you love to see drive in centrally to create that space for themselves to shoot, which McMeekin has done really well there. Some really great defending again. Ella Fryer has come back all the way from halfway to force Fryer off the ball. Lands at Zoe McMeekin, again tries another shot. This one lacked a little power and is easily picked up by the Halswell goalkeeper. Crowd's getting excited as Halswell United enter their attacking third for the first time in a while. Cleaned up by McMeekin, rolls the ball back to Coastal Spirit's goalkeeper. Una Foyle finds Lake, and they're out again. Again, this is where Halswell need to be careful with us stretched across the pitch, so there's so much space for their midfielders to get on the ball. We've just seen them being dispossessed, which is great. Can now Halswell get numbers in front of the ball when they turn it over? Have the confidence to back themselves in possession to go and get that goal that they need. Nicholson's done well to find massive pockets of space, drive forward now. She played it wide to Wilson. One touch fake onto the left, delivery. It's well cleared by Rachel Bow off the top of the head, out for a corner. We see the two centre backs and Chloe Jones and Rebecca Lake head forward. The tall timber. Nicholson on the ball. Wynnum's looking short. Short ball played, turn played forward. She'll deliver to the far post, but it's too big for everyone and it's out for a goal kick. Second half, I'll be turning on the Football Ferns game while commentating the second half of this match. So we'll keep you updated on the Football Ferns' third game at the Olympics. Against Sweden, of course. like a good multitasker. Hepburn on the ball, able to turn, find Stewart, a bit of a stray pass. Fry's managed to pick it up, but again, not enough support around the ball. And even the ref, apart from the ref who's just gotten in the way. And we'll play a drop ball. Hepburn finds Dabner. It's Wilson out wide and a 1v1. Can she... Again, Fry was working hard off that front. She's picked up some great ball, and now she's driving forward. Smartly intercepted by Late, come off her line. And finds Lodge. Finds McMeekin, but the pass is just behind her. She wanted it out in front into the space. She loves to run. It's just caught in behind her, and it's a Halswell throw. Gilchrist flicks it forward. Unfortunately for her, it goes out. Nicholson driving down the left side, a lot of pace and conviction. Can't quite get much on it. And Halswell clear. Dabner with a tidy finish. Shot low and hard, but hard for the goalkeeper to get down to that one. It's just gone underneath her, and that's the 4th goal for Coastal Spirit after the 40th minute to Lauren Dabner. Underway again. Also have managed to get it into their attacking third. Coastal have regained possession. Marcella Wood picks up seconds. She's dispossessed again by Brittany Lee. Nicholson, who's a great run driving forward. She's opted to shoot low, hard to her left, but is well wide, and it will be another goal kick to Halswell, who I imagine will just be wanting this clock to wind down a little bit, get a bit of a breather for half time. Jones on the ball. Finds Hepburn. Can again turn very easily and face forward. Just opts to roll Lake in. Wynnum on great pockets of space. Again, Halswell leaving this midfield with a lot of space to be able to turn and play forward. Go wide. Wilson on the ball. Takes a player on. Looks to deliver. It's intercepted by Marcella Wood. But again, Coastal back on attack. This time out to the left. McMeekin, who chooses to deliver on her left, finds the goalkeeper. She's been kept nice and busy. Coastal hot on attack, great ball into the middle of the park and a nice timed run in there by McMeekin. Can't bring it down, Jada finds Wynnum, chooses to shoot. Just wide to the left, and that gets the crowd excited. Gilchrist up for the first phase, flicks it on to Fry, just can't manage to keep it in. Halswell behind the ball, forces the pass backwards. Jones, a square ball across halfway to Lake. Again, finds a lot of space where she can drive in. So confident driving into that space. Finds Hepburn, she goes for the long range. And that is what we call a Hepburn special. That is top bins at its finest. Not many goalkeepers are stopping that. 5-0 after 45. It's a double for Hepburn. Gilchrist drives forward, plays it wide. That's a great first touch. Puts into the space behind, but not quite quick enough to make it, and Coastal will play out. McMeekin finds Wynnum, plays forward, finds Nicholson, who's wide on the left. Delivers across for the delayed run of Wilson. But a couple of turtles out there just stuck that one, and it's gone out for, you guessed it, a Halswell United goal kick. Going into the sheds, Craig Crawford, the Halswell United coach, will be working out a plan on how they're going to take on the last 45 minutes against Coastal Spirit. Hopefully they come out with some renewed energy and able to, I guess, support that forward ball. They're doing so much great defending, but as they're then releasing it forward, managing to get players forward with the ball so they can potentially maintain possession a little bit longer and advance up the pitch. Support Fryer, who's doing a great job up there, making a nuisance of herself, as we see probably the last act before half-time. Corner to Coastal, Jones on the ball. Delivers. Halswell win first phase, clear the ball well, and the referee has called for half-time. Coastal run inside. Huan Chang will be, I think, a little bit disappointed in the slow start that Coastal's had, but will be happy now that they've kind of found a bit of rhythm and managed to put some goals in the back of the net. Looking forward to seeing their bench be brought into action. And we'll join you again in the second half. Welcome back to English Park. We are joined. I'm Gunny, I'm the Canterbury United Pride coach, commentating tonight's match. Halswell have got us back underway with a bit of early pressure to the coastal. Halswell heading right to left in the white. It was coastal 5-0 up, and the blue heading left to right. This half we will keep you updated with the Football Ferns results. We've just kicked off against Sweden in their third, and I would imagine final match at the Olympic Games in Japan. And we might just talk a little bit about the upcoming Pride season, as we see a fantastic delivery from Wilson across the face of the goal and a late run to the far post by Wynnum, who has calmly slotted that home to get the scoring underway. So I imagine that's not the start Halswell would have wanted leading into the second half. But they'll get another kick-off. Time to redeem themselves. As we see Bud kicking off. Nice pass up the line. And a great turn, no touch turn. But Lake a little bit quicker. And they're pressing hard here, White. Sellerwood pressing foil, putting her under the pressure. She's had to go long. It's come down with a bit of snow on it. Looks like Halswell have had a bit of Powerade and look up for the challenge, and they've given away a silly free kick. Dasha, the substitute for Coastal, has come on for, I think, Lauren Dabner, and she's just given away a silly free kick with a nudge in the back. Not necessary. Giving Halswell an opportunity now to see Jenny Hall on the ball. Looking to go long, bombs it forward. But nice wee touch. She'll take Lake. Holly looks to take Lake on, and she's delivered a nice left-footed cross in, and Foyle's nearly been caught, fumbled it, but managed to pick it up. And find McMeekin, who drives forward those long legs. She then gets a pass away, and the delivery was great. Unfortunately, no one was in the box to put it away. I'm just trying to see who that is. I think Nicholson's been substituted as well, and that's Belle Van Norden on the left side for Coastal Spirit. Wynnum's just put one over the fence into the car park. Probably another wee dent in the mainland car. And 4 minutes into the Ferns versus Sweden, and New Zealand are in their attacking third. Exciting times. And of course, a shout out to Gabby Rennie, who debuted at the Olympics. Player of the match in the Pride final last year with 2 goals against Capital in the 5-0 win. Debuted against Australia and scored with the first touch. So congratulations and big shout out to you, Gabby. Not that you'll be watching. As we see the first corner of the second half, Coastal. Jones in swinging. Great delivery. Halswell have done well to pick up the first phase, and it's fallen at Stewart's feet, who's done a bit of a pivot shot, but it's gone wide and over the fence. temperature has dropped significantly inside. I've turned the second heater on, so I imagine it's a lot colder outside. There's Wood for Halswell on the ball. Looks to look up the line, but just slides out for a coastal throw. Lake gets it in early. Finds Chloe Jones in the back line, who looks to drive it forward with the left foot. Finds Wynnum in the centre of the park. This is a nice combination play. And again, the turn we talked about for Stewart. She's turned and she's drive forward into the box. Can't quite connect with the shot. And the ever so busy Rosie in goal for Halswell has picked it up and gone to go long, but it's fallen straight down the throat of McMeekin, who drives forward down that left wing. Cuts it back, looks inside, finds Wynnum, but the pass goes astray. Hepburn's found it on a left peg though, so no shot there. Van Norden drives inside the box. And delivers a cross straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. It's where we want to see Halswell, I guess, get forward. So those long balls, we're finding fire, but she's got no support around her. If we're going to look to go long and high and try to compete with those, eerily strong Coastal Spirit players, you need to at least look to pick up that second phase stuff, which there just doesn't seem to be quite the numbers to do so. As we see Lake drive in, and Alyssa's peeling off that front really well and picking up good ball. A little wee toe poke forward. And then just giving it away, Gilchrist has intercepted that pass. It's gone out for a Coastal throw-in. Wynnum rolls her defender. Plenty of work to do. Cut back to no one. And Halswell have the ball. They've come away with it here. Just managed to keep the ball. Playing forward down the right flank, but Meakin's in front of it. And again, that familiar scene of her driving forward on the ball. She's played and joined in. And it's hit her, and she's had a shot. And that is a great finish. Slow and hard, which makes it difficult. I think the keeper's seen it late, managed to dive, but it's gone underneath her and in for goal number 7. Now the Canterbury United Pride will be kicking off this September for their National Women's League campaign, back to 2 full rounds. The introduction of a new format with Northern football and Auckland football going club-based. Will be the only region that goes club-based. At this point, it's where the population of women's football is, so they'll be represented by 4 club teams, and that will finish the top 4 teams in their in their Women's League, their Northern League that's run up there. So those top 4 teams will represent Waikato in North, and that'll join Central, Capital, Mainland, Southern to form 8 teams. We kick off on the 18th of September. The draw hasn't been confirmed yet, but we do know round 1 we will be at home. So that'll be exciting. Team hasn't been named yet. We're still in the process of a little bit of scouting and a little bit of training, but we'll look to name a squad of 23 that will compete in this year's National Women's League over the next 3 or 4 weeks as we see the WPL wrap up. We see a substitution here for Coastal Spirit. Jada Stewart is off and my eyes are not good. Number 10, Melanie Cameron is on. Not a bad substitution. Melanie Cameron is over 200 caps for Coastal Spirit WPL. Scored many a goal. And here we go, Halswell United have broken into their attacking third. The ball up the line. So unfortunately, it's just rolled out. So Coastal Spirit do have plenty of Pride and ex-Pride players in their lineup this evening. In fact, I nearly want to say all of them. There's a couple that haven't. But the Pride is made up of players from across the region and then occasionally up north from Nelson, Tasman area as well. As we see another attack for Coastal leading into the second corner of the match. We will see Chloe Jones run over to the right side to deliver. Next week we'll see Cashmere Technical take on Fairmead Bays in the second semi-final of the Reta Fitzpatrick. And the winner of that, of course, will play the winner of this, which I'm picking, will be Coastal, on the 14th of August. And of course, we run a Pride Day that day where we get all the kids to English Park, basically kicking off at 9 a.m. right across the day, and then finishing with the Reta final, which will be on that Saturday night. It's a fantastic day at English Park, and I encourage you all to come down, watch the final, come down a little bit earlier and see some other female games from our region, as we see a great control from Wynnum to find Cameron's feet, to find McMeekin, who delivers a whip of a cross, but it just comes off everyone and it's out for another Coastal Spirit throw-in. I imagine Rebecca Wilson and Zoe McMeekin's shoulders have had a bit of a workout today for the amount of throw-ins they've had to do. You see Norden on the ball, finds Wilson in an onside position, delivers with her right, cleared by Halswell, picked up by Dasha. Again, it's really compact. McMeekin can't find her way through, so chooses to come out to Hepburn. He looks to open up, and that is threading the needle with a great run from Wilson. Cuts it back. Too much. McMeekin does well to keep it in, and Halswell put it out for her. That one too easy for Halswell. Pentecost picks that one up and looks to drive it long. Wilson picks up the seconds. Lake on the ball now, looking forwards. Can't play forwards, but finds her centre-back partner in Jones, who then goes out the other side to Freya Lodge Wynnum, who drives forward with conviction, but the touch is a little too heavy, and Gilchrist is be able to pick up and put in a tackle, which bounces back to Coastal. Jones plays forward and a nice roll. That's what Mel is well known for, is her ability to use her body and roll defenders. She gets the right amount of distance close and then uses her body her hips to roll and face forward, keeping the ball at her feet. Halswell will turn the ball over in a okay area of the pitch, but they only have one person in front of the ball. Just a wee update on the Ferns. They look like they've just conceded from a corner from a set piece. Against the powerhouse of Sweden. Yep, 1-0 Sweden after 17 minutes in that game. Great ball into Cameron, who shifts it onto her left, gets the shot away, but it's blocked and cleared by Halswell. Referees had a few good touches on the ball this evening. Here we go. It's a bit of a running race. Lake uses her body well to shield the ball and find foil and support. And they look to play out. Plenty of space here for Coastal. Hepburn threads. Oh, that must have been close. Yeah, she was. And Van Norden just snuck offside before Whitney released that pass. Little long ball from Halswell. Forced Coastal to play all the way back to the goalkeeper. Numbers forward, but Una's made the right decision and played out to her left, where there was a bit more space for Freya to drive on the ball, and she's just put a great ball in behind the back line of Halswell to Zoe's feet, who's delivered, but into the arms of the ever busy Pentecost in goal. The interchange between the three centre backs. Freya's moved into the middle, found Lake. And combination plays centrally again. Now this time that's onside, and that is a clever run. And she's cut it onto her left. Oh, yep, I think you've missed something there. Sorry, ref. And the defender has absolutely taken Van Norden out. But the ref hasn't seen it. So we play on. Hepburn goes wide to Wilson. Oh, delivers off the chest of a Halswell defender. Bit of a righty-lefty for Bell, delivers to the far post, cleaned up by the goalkeeper. Good keeping. To go long. Finds Ella, Fryer, flicks it on. This time she's got a little bit of support with her. Carsley Reeves up there with her. Not enough pressure to stop Coastal from playing forward. Again, another ball into the box. And again, another compact defensive block by Halswell makes it really hard for Coastal to penetrate through. And Hepburn's tried the Hepburn special hat trick to no avail. The women's season coming to an end. Coastal, as I said earlier, wrapped the season up Saturday just been. I think they have 2 more WPL games. And then, of course, the Reta final that following weekend. Coastal Spirit are also in the Kate Shepherd Cup semi-final, which is the following weekend after that, where they host Hamilton down here in Christchurch. Hamilton are currently sitting 4th in their Women's League, being their top 4 teams being quite tight, any one of them beating any one of them on any given day, and likely to see them in the National Women's League. Fryer on the ball, does well to bring it down and plays forward. Lake on the ball. Wilson does well, positive touch, positive play forward. Bell just again plays Alyssa in behind the back line. Who I can't see because there's a pole in the way, but there we go. Still blue on the ball. Oh, sorry, just stands on it, pops out. Oh, and then a wee lefty-righty. There we go, which puts Halswell behind. They've got a bit of pace up there for Holly, but Una still awake and nice and high enough to clear that ball. It has fallen back to Halswell, and they're treating themselves to a bit of time in their attacking half. Everyone beats everyone. Yeah, a nice combination play there from Halswell, playing through 2 lines of Coastal Spirit. That final pass, a little bit too much weight on it. Coastal just happy here to hold position, circulate it through before they look to go forward. Cameron's peeled off the back line to receive, turn and face forward. Nice one-touch play there from Zoe, but Van Norden a little bit behind the idea of it. As we see Freya combined now down that left side. Van Norden on the ball. Finds a waiting Dasha, but her touch a little heavy. She opens up, plays Wilson. Oh, I thought she'd chip the keeper then, but the keeper's safely taken that one. Happy to take her time here. And she looks, and she's hit halfway on that one. Oh no, but quicker of a press and you're putting Coastal centre-backs under pressure. Van Norden on the ball. Again, so much time and space in that middle area of the pitch. And we play wide to Wilson. And the delivery. No one on the end of that one. And we start again. Back to Jones. Nice ball through from Van Norden. Can't quite pull it back, but she'll get another chance. And she's opted for the shot. And I don't even think the keeper's seen that one. So Van Norden gets on the score sheet with a nice left-footed drive to make it 8-0 to Coastal after 72 minutes. If I check to my left, the Ferns are 27 minutes into their game and it is still 1-0. And they're looking like they've enjoyed a little bit more possession in this game than they have in the previous two, which is pleasing to see. Of course, a massive ask. Here we go, we've got 2 substitutions for Halswell. As we see Cassidy Crawford and Liz Cookson take the field onto the left side. So into maybe like a left wing position and a left back. And Halswell look like they've reverted to a traditional sweeper back there. Kicking it old school is Craig Crawford. Oh. Van Norden on the ball. A clever delivery there. Oh, the offside flag was up anyway, so Cameron, even if she'd managed to direct that header down, I don't think would not have been counted. But a clever wee technique there from Van Norden to scoop that ball up, and a well-timed run by Cameron. Oh, I think Sweden has just put another one past the Ferns. They shall have. It's 2-0 Sweden. As we see another delivery into the box. Well cleared by Gilchrist. Oh, great wee Maradona there from Hepburn in the box, but great block defence. And then the final strike. By Freya, I think that was. Again, really nicely timed drive to beat a goalkeeper, which makes it 9 to Coastal. "15 minutes remaining here. It's been all Coastal, as we expect. really starting to pick up the ante now. It's a great combination play to find throw out wide, just a nice wee step over, delivers the ball, rebounds out, dummy to Bell. She's taken no prisoners. Halswell struggling to get out of their penalty box at the moment. They just have such an outlet with Halswell sitting so deep. They can just always find one of their three centre backs just to circulate that possession. They go forward centrally, and if they can't break through, they've got outlets wide for Meakin and Wilson, which they've found really well. Have been able to deliver. Norden on the box, she pulled it back onto her right, she delivered a smart cross. The runs were just a little delayed. A little bit of a mix up there. Crawford does well to keep Freya from playing forward. It's Foster back to Lake. Again finds Jones. Plays out to Wilson, who's delivered a cross. And that ain't bad, but the shot is wide. Just outside of the post. Top bins. Bell's just come off that block defence and been able to turn, and fortunately Halswell's just stepped off a little bit and allowed her to shoot, and she's managed to pop that in the top left hand corner with a pretty classy finish, although given a lot of time to perform that shot, which does take it to double digits. That makes it 10. Coastal Spirit 10, Halswell 0. And again, we're already back in the Halswell defence. I imagine the girls are feeling pretty tired now. It's hard work. Playing the best in the region, let alone not having much ball and defending on the back foot the whole time. So these girls will be pretty tired. Where it just seems like Coastal's just warmed up. So I do feel for Halswell now. They just need to give it 10 more minutes, dig it in and take it for what it is. I guess, and have some pride in making it to the semi-finals of this cup competition. Lake on the ball. Lake's the current captain of Canterbury United Pride, successfully captained the team last year to victory. Also represents New Zealand for the Futsal Ferns. A very talented young lady. Wynnum on the ball, New Zealand under 17s, under 20s representative. Currently in the under 20s training squads. Looking forward to them in the near future qualifying, hopefully to get into the World Cup next year. We see her just lose the ball there, but she managed to find it again. Small combinations. Really simple, good combinations. One touch play, central. It's just gotten Hepburn, who's played and joined in, got beyond, and calmly placed that into the bottom right hand corner to make it 11. And her hat trick. Not bad for a 6. Football Ferns 37 minutes in, are still 2-0 down. Couple minutes, 7 so minutes away from half time. Hopefully we see Tom empty his bench this game. Get those Pride girls on. Oh. Forced substitution here. We can see a couple of Halswell girls carrying off one of their teammates. I think she's got a little bit of cramp. We'll bring on number 2, I believe, Sophie Whittle. So some fresh legs for Halswell and some tired legs for Halswell. Meekin on the ball, plays forward and drives forward, finds Cameron, finds Wynnum. Tight play here, well defended, goes long. Great start. Who's he given that to? The ref's blown his whistle. I think the Halswell won themselves a free kick. Sophie Whittle's done really well to bring that down and turn and play forward and then take on the defence of Coastal. A little bit of belief can get you far. As we see Halswell looking to go long. They've got 3 up high. Probably need to put a few more players forward because that's easy picking for Hepburn. At least this time they've picked up second phase. So Wood has picked up second phase but just turned it over again. Wynnum has nice feet. She's turned the ball over. It's just the energy we need from Halswell. See if the Hawks can get something before the game ends. Got 5.5 minutes to go of normal time. A quick throw on and a beast of a throw in there from Cassidy. Coastal calmly turned possession back over. As you can see, running down that left flank is Meekin. Loves to run. Clocked the yo-yo, which is a running test you do when you get into national camps. So another under 17, under 20 national representative. course, the last World Cup cycle for the under-17s and under-20s, they didn't manage a World Cup or qualifiers, obviously due to COVID. So looking forward to the next cycle where we get to see these girls play on the world stage again when they if they qualify through Oceania into those World Cups. I believe the under-20s is next year in Costa Rica and the 17s is in India, with dates just being confirmed to the end of next year. Horse will break forward, nice ball and beyond. Horse will really stepping up last 5 minutes, it was great to see. Bernalder on the ball, finds Hepburn, loves to open up, switch that ball. She's got great range, good accuracy, good first, offside, not quite. Bottom left, well saved. Probably going wide, but keeper's done enough to knock that one on and keep it safe for another couple of seconds. As Wynnum heads over to the left-hand corner for Coastal Spirit's corner. And Coastal look to go short. Dasha heading in, short ball played. Okay. If they and she's hasn't managed to quite beat a defender there. So well defended there from Halswell. And they've done well to win the throw-in as well. Long range effort from Wynnum sees the 12th goal for Coastal Spirit, which has been a second half onslaught. And Coastal Spirit took the first half to warm up, found their scoring boots now and are really hammering it home against I imagine very tired Halswell Hawks. Another delivery in, well defended. Oh, he's given it as a handball, that's unfortunate. Defender's done well there to get her body in the way, but it's just bounced up and hit the shoulder of her right arm, right shoulder, which allows, who's on the ball here? I think we've got Wynnum, Alyssa Wynnum on the ball. Don't know if I've seen her take a pen before. Here we go. What's she got? Picking bottom right. Bit close. Well taken pen in the end. And that's 13-0. And that's the end of ordinary time. I don't think we'll have too much extra time. I bet your Halswell aren't hoping for too much extra time. And we'll be on the ref's whistle from now. So next week, next Tuesday, we're here again. I'm going to convince Michaela Weblitz to join me in the commentary box next week, because I'm sick of the sound of my voice, so I imagine you all are too, to commentate the second semi-final in the Reta Fitzpatrick Cup, Cashmere Technical versus Ferrymead Bays. A little bit, should be a little bit more tighter than this game, as we see Hepburn try a luck from outside of the box. He just goes wide. So Weblitz, if you're listening, I'm coming for you this week. So warm your voice up. I'm seeing 2 minutes of added time already. I've had a few substitutions, but one little injury, but not too much else after that. And there we go. Reta Fitzpatrick semi-final number 1, Halswell United 0, Coastal Spirit SAS 13. I didn't write down the goal scorers. But thank you for tuning in, and look forward to tuning again this time next week for the second semi-final. Good night.